All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. No, that ain't the mic. That thing's off. Where's my headphones? No way that's picking up that all the way over there. Hello, hello, hello. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, Facebook, go fuck yourselves. I can't share shit, but still can't stop me from streaming. I knew I'd find a way to override that. I haven't streamed because I got banned on Facebook for joking around with my wife's cousin. I don't think my wife's cousin is the one that I don't think my wife's cousin is the one who who reported me, because it was real simple. I asked for Mexican restaurants in Niagara Falls. We were joking around. He gave a good suggestion. Then he said friggin' Taco Bell. When he said Taco Bell, I jokingly went, "I'll beat you." Like, I don't want that for Mexican food. I want fucking like a Mexican restaurant. And I got banned for going against violations. So what does that mean? You can't sit there and say that I'll beat you in a game of basketball. I'll beat you. Like, that's all I said is I'll beat you. And I went against this. However, there's a video up right now that they won't take down, and they won't partially mute across the world because they're playing Ice-T, Fuck the Police, while she's justifying how scared she was. While she's justifying that she killed the cop because she was scared. And the world is killed by cops. How are our prison systems overrun? But her video could stay up. And trust me, I'm against police brutality. I understand I might be a white guy. I don't understand. Guess what? I've had my ass whooped right in front of my wife and my kid. And was pretty much beaten up by a cop while The other guy was beyond drunk off his ass, and nothing was done to him until other cops showed up and realized what was going on. So trust me, I understand there's a problem with the police. I do. But how I could get banned from Facebook for joking around with my wife's cousin is just amazing. But yet this girl's video is up. Their copyright infringement have any music in my videos. So sorry, I've been gone for a couple of days. I wish I would have thought about this already. Video. I wish I would have thought about this. Oh, so it's kind of one of those. I'm pissed the hell off at everything right now. Like, this is only a test. As you can see, so yeah, I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad there was a way that I could still stream and get around Facebook's ban. They kind of at the point now when it comes to Facebook that here's my thing. I don't want to use a service that I can't stand. I don't want to talk ill of something, but then use it. To me, it makes quite no sense. So I think I'm gonna say fuck Facebook as soon as the subscription is up, because I actually pay to stream on Facebook. So that means that I'm getting punished to stream for something that I'm paying for because somebody got their fucking panties in a fucking bunch. And at this point, it's just, it's ridiculous. So I want to see something here. Because I do have to get this stuff set up. Oop, my bad. Alright, so I have to add that audio. Like I say, I apologize for this. I have to do it a separate way because I figured out a way around the Facebook ban. So I understand that it says Monster Hunter instead of Arc. This is only a test, so I can get everything set up properly, and then I'll be resetting, and then I'll be going back to stream. So I apologize. I should have changed the name first. But I'm just glad that I found a way away from Facebook's ban. I just can't believe I got banned. Like, and it's messed up because, like I say, I don't think it's my wife's cousin that's reporting me. But the 2 times I've been banned was joking around with him. So I don't think it's him. might be somebody that he's friends with, and when I tag him, they get a notification that I tagged them or something. I don't know how that works. But I can tell you this, I don't think it's him. I just don't see him being about that. If he had a problem with what I joked around with, he would say it. But it's, once again, the joke consists of me asking for a Mexican restaurant in Niagara Falls. And he said Taco Bell, and I said, I'll beat him. I'll beat you. I want a real restaurant. That's what got me banned from Facebook. So if you enjoy my streaming, if you enjoy, like, you know, my other videos, I understand I'm ranting right now while I'm setting this up. But if you enjoy my stuff, please go over to Twitch and follow me there, because I'm at the point that I'm done with Facebook. I can't believe that I got banned for that, but yet there's a girl, the girl didn't get banned, and her video is still up of her justifying running over a cop and killing a police officer while playing Fuck the Police by Ice-T. And her video didn't even get them partially muted. And like I say, I get videos muted. I get partially muted 3-hour videos. In the meantime, I make sure there's no music in the background. My kids can't even listen to music while I stream, just because of how quick they are to copyright everything. So, alright, so I got the volume, I got my mic, I got the regular volume. Is there anybody out there that sees that I could fix? So, like I said, I'm just glad I found a way around it. I like to stream. I like to have conversations with people. I like to listen to people. I like talking to people. There's one person who's been very talkative lately with me, a cat named Joshua.
Every time you say fuck the police, all I can hear in my head is, man, lick these nuts.
Right?
ICP.
But you don't see a problem with that at all, that her video is still up. And you could go look at it. And if you want to see it, if you go to my political page, which is the one that gets everything, all my other streaming services in trouble. Yeah, the video is right there. If you go into it, it's a burn hot video. If you go and see, she even called the cop a casualty of war. How are you innocent? How are you justified? You're not in no fucking military. It's called murder. But it fits Facebook's agenda. It fits Facebook's agenda. So that's why it gets to stay up. And there's nothing anybody can tell me otherwise. It really can't. Because I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm neutral. I see problems on both sides. And at the same time, I'll speak up against Republicans. Nothing ever happens. The second that I put up a post about Democrats, it's real quick to be fact-checked. And you gotta love some of the fact checks. Partially false. What's partially false about it? Taxes have not gone up since Biden's been in office. Gas prices haven't gone up since Biden's been in office. Biden had nothing to do with the price. When you sit there and you make stuff supply and demand, that makes the price go up. So by him signing those bills, made oil and gas supply and demand. That's simple. But Facebook says it's partially false. And so, like I say, at this point, I appreciate all the followers for Facebook. I do, but it's just, it ain't gonna work out. I like to joke around. I like to kid around. I have a sense of humor. Um, and if you're gonna stop people from kidding and joking around, that goes beyond censorship. That goes way beyond censorship if you're going to even determine what people can do to joke around and kid around. That goes beyond censorship. It ain't censoring. It's not me having a shirt off and my man boobs out and being told that I'm not allowed to have my own sense of humor. I gotta have Facebook's sense of humor. And I'm gonna be damned if I'm gonna let somebody who needs a fucking booster seat tell me what I can and cannot joke around about. It's funny, right, Zuckerberg? It's funny. Because I dare you, Zuckerberg, to come into where I live. I want to see you in a dominant black area and do what you do. I want to see it. You tell me what I could joke around about, but yet I could go outside, joke around. I got fucking friends all over. What are your friends? You don't got friends. Tom had more friends than you, Zuckerberg. Well, I might as well go all out if I'm going to be fucking leaving Facebook, right? Now, if you sit there, all right? If you sit there and you put two camel humps, think about them as camel humps, right? You put two piles. One on that side, one on that side. The idea of doing that, should have looked at the paper before I threw it in. The idea of doing that is so when you sit there with your thumbs and you roll it down, notice there's nothing falling out. There's nothing falling out. And it's not pregnant. Since I'm going to go all out and I'm going to be done with Facebook, I might as well, go all out and be myself. That is how you roll a proper joint, Facebook. Remember, we don't kill. Politicians kill. Hey, hon, you want to smoke?
Yeah. Considering I missed the call twice. My phone was on.
But oh yeah, that's it, perfect. And you notice how it burns completely round. It doesn't get canoed, nothing.
So, why are you smoking a J on Facebook?
Because I'm done with Zuckerberg. After this OBS subscription runs out, I'm just gonna stream to Twitch.
I thought it was all set up to all.
No, I'm gonna switch to. I'm gonna stream to Twitch, and I'm looking forward to the new Trump social media platform coming out.
What's that?
Trump is actually doing a platform for social media. And he's creating his own social media. That way, nobody could strict him, nobody could do anything, and he could speak his mind. And a friend of my wife's got put in jail because she shared a post.
Yeah.
Somebody else created the post. They put my wife's friend in Facebook jail. I was doing a live stream, and my buddy, whoop whoop, MCL, yo, my buddy got put in Facebook jail for using an emoji that Facebook has in its emojis.
Oh yeah, the middle finger?
The middle finger.
Yeah.
And it was to me. They didn't even try asking me, hey, yo, what's going on? They didn't wait for me to do anything. If I would have fucking reacted to it, I would have laughed at it. They put him in it. It's like, that ain't censorship. That ain't censorship at that point. That's control.
Yeah, that's the freedom of speech being taken away. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, my stomach, I can't. Oh my god. I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't.
Alright, I'll put this on until you get back then.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, at this point, I'm sorry, but, you know, my kids got fun day taken away from them. Because of shit. Because of this COVID. I legit sat there to the teacher today, whatever the hell he is, like assistant vice principal. I don't know if he's a coach or the assistant vice principal, to tell you the truth. I don't talk to him. However, he was cool today. He was. But he made sure that I was to know we were supposed to wear a mask on the school ground, which I didn't. And even as he's telling the kids, I don't care what you do when you get off of the property, but while you're on school property, you need to have a mask. And he kept looking at me, and I'm sitting there with a smile on my face. I'm not putting it on. You would think with these teachers supposed to be so smart that by now they would know that the masks don't work. This little goddamn sandfly. They would know that the masks don't work. That's simple. And I asked him, I'm like, not for nothing, but you work in a school, right? And he goes, yes. I was like, you went to college, right? And he goes, yes, I had to go to college for my degree. I'm like, how is it that I'm a high school graduate and I went into construction, and yet I know more about this COVID than you do working in a school? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, take that little blue mask that you wear, or that sock that you have on your face, go up to a light, grab any type of aerosol can, and spray it into the mask. And look at the light, like hold it up like this, have the mask away from your face, hold the mask so the light's over here, and spray it. You'll see the spray go through the mask and spray out. I would do it, but I don't really own mask. And I'm not spraying my Batman mask with fucking aerosol, although it would make it smell better. But go ahead and do it. Now, aerosol ain't microscopic. This virus is. Supposedly, it's microscopic. What about the cuts that you have on your arms? Hey, all these masks to do is to stop you from coughing and sneezing. If you're not sick, all you're doing is lowering the oxygen intake. And it's common sense. You got something obstructing your breathing. You got something obstructing your breathing. It's common sense. It's obstructing your breathing. Something right here in your face is obstructing your breathing. That's all it's doing. And he looked at me when I said this stuff to him. And then he goes, so you're a Patriots fan, right? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, what do you think about the new quarterback? I didn't know about this quarterback, Mac, yet. So I started talking about Cam Newton. I didn't know why he was confused. But I started talking about Cam Newton. And it's a Joe Montana. No, not Joe Montana. Joe Madden. Madden. All right, let's go with Madden. All right. It's a Madden reference from old, like 1990, early 2000 football games. And the way I say it, in the words of Madden, if your fingers touch the ball, you should have caught it. Now just imagine if you're a football fan. What do you think would be talked about for the next 50 years? Tom Brady or that throw that Mahoney threw if the receiver would have caught it? Keep in mind, it touched his face. I don't blame Tom. You know, dude, you gave us like 20 years of gold. There's no other team in history that can have bragging rights that the Patriots have. If we didn't win the Super Bowl, we were in the playoffs. You know, we never really got shut out. I think maybe once or twice we did. But we didn't get shut out. Been the one to talk about for the next 20 years. All right, so now I have to make sure. See, I got different keyboards. I got a computer over there. I got a computer right there. I got my television over there. And I got my Xbox right there. I don't fan or an Xbox fan. Just try it out. Go buy like $20. Take like a week. It's not going to happen instantly. It's not going to be like today. You're like, oh my God, like this keyboard is awesome. No. You gotta try it out because you gotta learn your fingertip, like how to use your fingers. Like sometimes my pinky's like back all the way back here to get to the shift button, while like my index finger is like stretched all the way out like this. All the way out like this to get to the forward button. You know, but if you're a video gamer, go check that out. Just go spend like $20 on a fucking keyboard and shit. Don't buy weed for like one day. And shit, it'll be better for you if you don't buy it. The more you smoke, the more you build up your immunity. You know, take a couple of day break of smoking. You know, you'll save a little bit of money. You could go get a bigger bag. You know, but take some of that money. Go get a keyboard and mouse, real cheap one, and just plug it in and just sit there and like use it, play with it. It's fucking awesome. I really don't use the Xbox controller anymore. But right now, I'm playing on the PC. But I have like one keyboard here. Got another keyboard coming in the mail. Yeah. So like I say, everybody, I'm sorry. You know, I came on here. I had to figure a way. I'm technically still banned on Facebook. But I can stream if I use this app. If I don't use this app, I can't stream to Facebook because I'm banned on Facebook right now for a simple joke. Which, you know, once again, if you didn't know, joke was I actually asked for a good suggestion for anybody who lives in our area for a Mexican restaurant. And my wife's cousin replied with first Chipotle, which I was like, oh, all right. I was looking it up on the phone, you know, copying links, posting them. You're talking about this place, you know. And then we were joking around, and then he went Taco Bell. You know, so when he said he went Taco Bell, like to go Taco Bell, I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll beat you. And I got banned for that. So remember that ain't censorship, that's control. There ain't no censorship saying that you can't joke around with a friend. That ain't censorship. That is control. My friend knows I was not serious about causing him bodily harm. It was a joke. Which I'm sure when he put up Taco Bell, him knowing who I am, there was gonna be that type of response. So, I need to go fix this. It says, I believe I noticed that after I went live, it said I was playing Monster Hunter. Let me go fix this. I'll be back. And after that, it's just smooth riding and playing. Once again, I apologize for the name. I had to set up the OBS. I went on a rant because I've been silent for 3 days. With that being said, enjoy your night. I know you're not gonna, if you came over here, probably came over because it said Monster Hunter. Everybody have a good night. It doesn't matter what game you play. It don't. As long as people are watching it on your phone, you're watching it together. I might be, when you're pissed, you're pissed. Don't forget, it's still an emotion. Everybody wants you to show your emotions. Cry, get upset, and I want to go on a rant. Come on, think about it. You can't have one without the other. Didn't we learn anything from the Bundys? So